Greetings, humanoids, it's the American Martian here, and today we'll be looking at the top 5 snipers in A.V.A. Right now, it's
7 a.m. waking up.
No, it's not 7 a.m., it's 2 a.m. Anyway, these are arranged in personal favoritism, if that's even a word. Anyway, let's jump straight into this. A.V.A. is a free-to-play first-person shooter that can be downloaded from A.V.A. Games. I'll be leaving a link to that in the description if anyone wants to try it. At number 5, we have... Okay, we're not going to do that. The AWM. This weapon is not one of my favorites. It's powerful and easy to use, but this weapon does tag a lot because it does have to deal with armor like most other snipers. You have a 10 to 20% chance of tagging, especially if in public PvP channels, because most experienced A.V.A. players will have an impressive amount of armor on. But it is an easy to use and great sniper nonetheless, and great for beginners. But again, it all depends on personal preference. Some players use it better than the other snipers on this video. At number 4, we have the PGM-338. Now let me just say, this is one hell of a strong sniper, and you won't tag with it a lot. It's up there with the strongest snipers, but this might be lag, but it happens to me a lot. When I aim at someone directly and shoot, with a PGM it seems it just misses. So it's not one of my favorites. Also, it has one of the worst, if not the worst, mobility in the game. It's for the slow-moving tactical sniper. If you hit with it, it's a 95% chance of a one hit. Okay, we're done with our top 3, and coming in at number 3 is the TPG-1. It is the strongest sniper in the game by stats, and if you add the 338 Lapua barrel, its damage becomes 110 to 115. Considering a player's health is 100, that's pretty damn strong. I want to have some decent armor if you want a chance of tanking this beast. But once again, its mobility is one of the worst in A.V.A. As you can see, its mobility is 12, and if you paid close attention, the PGM-338's mobility is 11, making it the slowest weapon in A.V.A. Although one mobility doesn't really make a difference, but by stats it's the second slowest in A.V.A. Once again, it's all about preference and play style. This is also like the PGM for a slow type tactical sniper. I'm messing up a lot, aren't I? Anyway. I'm just a beginner, you know, it's natural, right? Okay, anyway. At number 2, we have the DSR-1. This sniper is probably the best sniper at mid-range confrontations due to his high fire rate. It's one of the fastest shooting snipers in A.V.A., of course excluding the semi-automatic snipers. Its damage is a whopping 97, and if at mid-range, becomes slightly better, making it rarely tag. If you hit it at mid-range, it's pretty much a guaranteed one-shot kill. Its mobility, oh my god, I can't pronounce that word. Its mobility, you see? Is one of the best in the snipers, which makes it great for rushing, especially because of its lethal at close to mid ranges. Also, its what was I? It's lethal at close to mid ranges. Also, its scope speed is fantastic for pulling out those quick scopes that you want in your montage. Try to avoid confrontations at longer ranges, as its range isn't so impressive and can easily be outdone by PGMs and TPGs. And finally, at our golden number 1 spot is the FRF2. It is the most used sniper in A.V.A. Let me just get that straight. I cannot count the amount of times that I have run into and being killed by one of these sniper rifles. I own it, but I'm not the best at it, you know, but there are a bunch of other players who are way, way better than me. It's an amazing rifle for mid to long ranges. It stables very quickly for pause shotting. Do not, and I repeat, do not shoot this while you're moving. It won't hit what you want it to. Its move shotting is horrible. But its amazing quick stable feature, as I call it, makes up for it. When you're strafing and stop, it will become stable in half a second to a second. So when you let go of the movement key, whether it be left or right movement key, it should be ready to fire as soon as you let go, as normal. One of the best features about the FRF2 is it ignores armor, well, most of the time. It'll go straight into HP. Its penetration is poor, though, compared to the TPG and PGM, though. So don't expect to penetrate anyone with it unless they're at, like, 2 HP and the wall is, like, sheet metal. So, anyway, if you remember from before, I said the TPG-1 was the strongest sniper by stats. at 100 damage. Even though the FRF2's damage is only 95, its damage is actually 95 to 125, putting the TPG-1 to shame, even with a Lapua barrel. And all these features make the most monstrous sniper in A.V.A, the FRF2, the sniper worthy of the title Best Sniper in A.V.A. I really want to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and why not subscribe if you're feeling nice. Now I gotta go back to abducting cows. This has been the American Martian. See you later, guys.